The following is a fictional broadcast for entertainment purposes only. After hearing this disclaimer, you agree not to tell anyone about the horrible events described in this audio. By listening to this disclaimer fully, you agree not to hold us legally responsible for the random men in black coming to your door with memory erasing pills disguised as your daily fix of LSD. As you continue to listen to this, your car or similar vehicle will be subjected to repeated break-ins by men in white coats searching for any long-term residual radiation not left behind by the UFO that didn't crash in your backyard. You didn't see nothing or hear nothing after this audio. We are watching you always, so drop your Diet Coke, eat healthy, and go outside and play Pokemon Go while we track your every move. Do not listen to this audio, and enjoy. Hello. If you are still listening to this, you failed to listen to our disclaimer and decide your life isn't valuable enough that we can interfere with it however we please. With that said, you wanted to know about the aliens, didn't you? Since you're probably going to get your mind wiped anyway, I may as well tell you. This one is minor, even if it got out to the world, even if the tabloids would find it too silly to comprehend. Oh sure, they may make a quick buck off of it, but that's just as much impact as you're going to get. But for now, on with the specimen. We don't know what they are called on their home world, but they are known here as a joy. 1 foot in height, pale rubber skin, and weight unknown. Same goes for their age. Their rubber skin appears to keep them at the same appearance at all times, making their current age unknown. We place this little bugger on every advanced scale from the metrics to imperials, and they show all the same thing, jack shit. They have no visible eyes save for 2 empty sockets, but thanks to ocular testing we have confirmed that they can see just as well as us humans. They have no nose, yet they can also smell. Their mouths are limited in expression, but they can express emotions sometimes. Yet their emotions are unpredictable. One thing's for certain. They have a short temper. Their hair and limbs are prehensile tendrils, designed to mimic the appearance and function of hair and limbs of a bipedal creature. In other words, they walk like us despite having no fingers or toes attached to their arms and legs. Their gender is considered unknowns, but their vocalizations differentiate from species to species, some masculine and some feminine. They are highly intelligent and can speak all the known languages of this planet and possibly others. However, their syntax seems to be in jokes of the stand-up comedy variety. In other words, they speak like comedians. As for where they came from, that's easy. In 2001, a UFO landed in Hopkinsville, Kentucky around 46 years after the Goblin incident. A local farmer took them in because he found their joke-related language entertaining. Unlike the Goblin incident, which we covered up, the Joys insisted on letting the world know who they were, and have since for the past 15 years scattered across the globe, even appearing on chalk shows as a means of letting the humans believe that they were friendly. Or so we thought. Just last September of 2015, a man was hospitalized and diagnosed with permanent brain damage. We tried to interview him, but he could only make out a few words. We recorded it for research purposes, and I warn you, the following recording is disturbing.
The Joys, this was rape. No, stop!
Witnesses of the event explained that the man was latched onto by the Joy in the manner similar to a xenomorph facehugger in the popular Alien franchise. Upon studying the Joys at a safe distance, we discovered an interesting fact. The jokes in their language are not funny, nor sensical, with some even borderlining on the offensive. Yet once a human is in close proximity with them, they break into spontaneous laughter. We interviewed one of the people who was entertained by their brand of humor.
So, I met one of the Joys one day, and it was kind of cute. I saw them on the talk show before, so I was honored to meet one in person. It was very friendly, and its jokes made me laugh so hard that I spat my drink out.
And why did you think it's funny?
Well, it's because, I don't know, just because. Though, to be honest now that I think about the jokes, they didn't quite make sense. Hell, some of them were very offensive, yet for some strange reason I just couldn't help but laugh at them.
We have reason to believe that the Joys emit a type of influence on part of the brain that induces stupidity. While the specific part is unknown to us at this time, said influence seems to increase the more the victim is exposed to the Joy. The influence intensifies the more the Joys enter the scene. Upon close examination of one of their dead, we discovered that at the tip of their tongue was a stinger-like appendage. However, there was no sign of a venom sac, which leads me to believe that the appendage is meant to extract, not inject. Due to the behavior of the first victim, who we named Patient Zero to protect his identity, we have reason to believe that the Joys feed on the stupidity of other living beings. and that their influence is a means of farming that stupidity. Conventional weapons don't seem to penetrate their skin, so shooting them even at a distance won't do any good, and melee attacks are useless due to their ability to influence at close range. They are led by a being known as Joy Prime, or the Dice Clay of Aliens as we call it, due to his preference to speak in off-color offensive jokes. It is advised that you stay away from these creatures, for they are extremely dangerous. Thank you for listening. You will not remember any of this.